Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I just said y'all. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Valerie. Don't have any makeup brushes to review for you today. I've been doing that kind of like every Monday, like the makeup brush Monday. Today I want to just pop in kind of quickly and show you some stuff I picked up over the weekend from Ulta. I missed the video on Friday. I'm totally aware of that. Please don't hate me. Don't like ban my channel from your newsfeed. I will post a video for you on Wednesday. I know. It's super late. The reason is I want to do an actual demo with this palette. If you have no idea what I'm talking about and you just came to my channel, hey, how's it going? I'm doing a giveaway for this palette. If you're interested, I'll link it below. Back to the real thing here. I kind of avoid Ulta at all costs, and I don't know if that's gonna like flag the alarm or like sound the alarm for people in the makeup community. I despise Ulta with every fiber of my being, and if you want to know why, I'll tell you later. That being said, I could not really go, I couldn't pull myself away from Ulta because they have something that nobody else has yet, and that is like almost, from what I know, the entire Soap and Glory line that they carry. Yeah, Soap and Glory. I picked up as much as I could. It's not a whole lot of stuff, but it's things that interested me, and I tried like some of them on when I was in the store. Like I swatched a few of the powders, I used the foundation, it matched my skin okay, and some other things. So I'll tell you about what I got. I have a little bit of a demo kind of thing happening, so I will pop those in while I'm talking about these. In the meantime, I want to give you a heads up and kind of say that like some of this is a hit and some of it's like a bad miss for now. So like my first impressions of these things, I'm just gonna tell you what I thought of them and how I used them and all that good stuff. So happy Monday! Here I go. Okay, I always like reviewing things like in the order that I use them to get ready because it's easier for me to keep up with. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you. The very first thing that I actually looked at in the Soap and Glory aisle of Ulta, Super Glory, no. Soap and Glory is a company based out of the UK. Target carried them for a while and they didn't have a lot of cosmetics at that point. Most of it was like body products. Like I have the Righteous Butter from them, which is the most amazing thing in the entire universe. And if you have not tried it, you have to go do it because the smell is like, oh, trust me when I just say, just trust me. It's the, just go get it. So first thing I saw, the first thing I saw from the cosmetics line, which it was like, oh my gosh, I have to go over there, was the One Heck of a Blot Instant Perfecting Power Primer. Look at the, first of all, can we just, the packaging, you guys. I mean, what? To me, it's like super reminiscent of the Balm, which is just great. I love their packaging, but I almost think that this is better, which sounds maybe crazy. It appeals to like the super pinky girly part of me. Like it's not outrageously showy. It's just the packaging, it really got me, and that's why I got all this stuff. And anyway, and it says with Shine Block 12-hour matte spheres and pore shrink technology. I can't attest to any of the claims that are on this tube because I just put it on. One thing I will tell you, the size of this, if I'm not mistaken, might be the size of the Professional from Benefit. These are, I think, $14. Yeah, $14. They have a similar consistency to the Benefit. You can't see that, but we're gonna pretend that you can because it makes it more official. It's a similar kind of formulation to the Benefit, but it's not enough of one to call it a dupe, and I wouldn't rely on it too heavily if you really have the pore issue. If you're trying to eliminate them, don't get this primer because it's not gonna give you the same thing. One thing I like about this is it dries in like a very weird kind of like smoothish consistency, but it's also tacky, which is cool. I feel like that would be really good for the whole stick foundation thing, which I really love so much. But for the sake of what I'm about to review next, I don't know if these two things they didn't work well together. I really like this a lot. I will be keeping this item for my other foundations because it does exactly what I want it to do personally, but again, keeping in mind that it says matte spheres and pore shrink technology, you would kind of hope and or assume that it's gonna give you that smaller pore looking thing. It just, I don't see it. So moving on. Okay, the primer leads me to my next thing, which is the One Heck of a Blot All Day Liquid to Powder Foundation with Shine Block 12-hour Super Blur Powders. Okay, something like Super Blur Powders, I'm like, oh my gosh, these two things are not only from the same line, okay, they're They're together, they're married. You would think that this would make this easier, and like, these are my only first impressions. I have had this makeup on for approximately 20-ish minutes. I don't know. I had to look in the mirror as if looking in the mirror would help me remember how long I've had it on. You guys, I don't like this foundation. I don't like this foundation. This stuff in the tube, I showed it to my partner, and the response that I received was something along the lines of, Valor, you are not that tan. And that's true, I'm not. But the actual product that comes out of this foundation bottle is nothing like what you're seeing. It's not that dark. I actually feel like it's a little too light for my complexion, so I had to go in with my Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced and bronze the heck out of my face because I didn't like how pasty I ended up looking from it. Alternatively, from the other end of that, after 10 minutes of wearing this foundation, I noticed an orange tint come through. So not only is it too light upon the application of the foundation, it oxidizes like all hell will break loose. Oxidizes like nobody's business. So this will go back. Also, one more thing to note, I don't feel like this foundation blended at all when applied on top of this. I'm wearing it right now, so I'm curious to see what this camera picks up when I go to edit the video, but from what I'm seeing directly head on with my mirror, I've got like a patchiness happening right here that I'm like not okay with. It's like gross. I think I've made my point, y'all. I'm moving on. So the next thing I do is I usually just set all of that together in one fell swoop. And I use the One Heck of a Blot. This, you notice the theme here. They've got the system. It's like One Heck of a Blot primer, foundation, and setting powder. This is the super translucent mattifying powder. Now, if I'm not mistaken, okay, they have these in different colors from the Blot line. I think they have a powder foundation. I don't know if you can see this, but on the inside it says powder, like powder. I love this. So like, I'm still in love with the company, like don't get me wrong. This is not so impressive as to go the extra mile to spend $14 on it compared to, let's say, the Rimmel Stay Matte powder compact that's like $4 or $5 at Target. It's the weirdest thing because when I swatched it in the store, it was like a butter. Like the formulation of these was, I just don't even know how to explain it to you, but I felt so compelled to get all the powders. I was like, oh my god, I need every single one of these. And they're like they range between $12 and $16 a piece depending on which one you're getting. They have some bronzers, they have some highlighting powders, they have some blushes. But this one I wanted because, oh whoops. This one I wanted because it was kind of, it was a buttery consistency. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna use that to bake my face with. I wasn't able to do that with this, and I in fact ended up having to use the poof that comes with it because my brushes that I typically use for my translucent mattifying powders, they wouldn't pick any product up. And I don't know if there's a dry pan happening or what, but almost immediately upon using this little poof thing, I was able to pick up quite a decent amount of product and distribute it exactly where I wanted it to, and when that happened, I was impressed with the results. But using a brush with this, at least initially, is probably not going to work out for you. The next thing I got, and I'm really so in love with this, painfully in love with this product, this is called the Glow All Out Super Luminizing Highlighting Powder. And I'm on a highlighting kick right now, so you guys beware. I'm gonna be doing reviews on highlighters like super soon, like this week probably. I want all the highlighters ever that have ever existed, so any freaking way. Glow All Out Super Luminizing Highlighting Powder. This also says the Soft Focus Light Scramble Spheres. They're gimmicky, it seems to me. It's a gimmicky kind of company, kind of like Benefit, but way better packaging. Like, look at that. Do you see that? This little imprintation right here? It says Soap and Glory. Oh my gosh. Whenever I get products that have a logo or something stamped into them, I hate using them because it's gonna go away and it's gonna look all terrible and it will no longer be the adorable little compact that I fell in love with in Ulta. However, we're gonna move past that because this stuff, okay, I'm gonna destroy this now, okay? Permission, okay? Okay, I'm destroying it now. Okay, so it's like pinky. I feel like it's got a similar kind of finish to like the dandelion. So it's like really thick. It's like a really thick kind of powder. If you use a brush, you'll get away with it. I think I have the footage of this. But I used this powder and I was able to get a really light kind of highlight on my cheekbone. But if I'm like, I love this stuff so much. I'm gonna use, there's so many different ways I think to use this powder. You wouldn't have to just do a light highlight. Like, you could really chalk that stuff on there. You could use it as an inner corner highlight. You could use it as a brow highlight. I wouldn't necessarily use it like heavily on your nose because that might look a little bright. It's kind of blinding if you really pack it in there. This was $14, I think, and it's one of the better highlighters that I've ever bought. So I will be recommending this to you right about now. Go get one if you can find them. I don't know. Nobody at Ulta had any idea what this brand was. Nobody. And I don't know how long ago they launched the products there, but Soap & Glory has been kind of like circulating the US for a while now. So it's not like they should not have any idea or any wherewithal like for information, you know. It's not like they shouldn't know enough about it to be able to say, you know what, that's actually, I've heard some good reviews about that highlighter, or, oh gee, I wonder if that translucent powder is worth a damn. But I'll never know because I work at Ulta. The last thing I bought was the Thick and Fast mascara. Again, packaging, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So this is really freaking cute, okay? Comes with the Soap & Glory logo is right at the end of this. Can you see that? Probably not. What? And it's just like a really, I don't know, I really love this packaging. It's just so glam, like, oh. Okay, Thick and Fast. This stuff is interesting. High definition collagen coat mascara, 0.33 US fluid ounces. I don't know why I'm telling you the weight of this. So you open it like this, nothing too exciting there. There's one mascara that I own and I can't remember which one it is. I think Wet n Wild might have one similar to this. It's got one side that has really like fluffy bristles, and that's, where are you? The fluffiest traditional style bristles are on this side, and then on the other side it's got that like butterfly kind of thing, you know, from that one mascara. Okay, yeah, I just found a dupe for you, okay? It's like the Wet n Wild Max Fanatic Cat Eye. So how it's, now it doesn't look identical if you're looking through the camera probably. I have too much stuff in my hands. If you look at these side by side, I'll put it over here next to the dresser so you can kind of see a little bit better. Can you see that from that angle? Okay. So it's got the traditional style on this side of each of them, and then over here it kind of wings out and gives you a little bit more control for separating your lashes. The only difference between the two of these is that this is plastic. Obviously it's got a wider kind of base to the application, but this one is like the brush bristle kind of thing, and I prefer these because I think that they really kind of hug your lashes a little bit easier. And these, because they're plastic, if you've got dried on mascara, they're not forgiving. They kind of just go over it instead of through it, and this is great. I did use this mascara obviously because I did, you saw that just now. This mascara is something that I like it a lot for a natural kind of look. As you can see, it's not like super pow in your face, which is kind of interesting, all things considered. It's called Thick and Fast mascara. Thick being the operative word here. I was able to put it on fast, but I think that's just my ability to use mascara. So, I mean, it's not like outrageously great. If you like the natural look, then this is a fabulous mascara for you. This is $12. So it's really great. I love flinging things around in front of the camera. I don't know why. I thought I picked up more things from the Soap & Glory line, but I guess I did not. I'm really tired, you guys. I'm really tired. Don't hate me. I'm so sorry that I didn't put up that video yet about that palette that I'm giving away. It's kind of a big deal, and I'm just like, oh, whoops-a-daisy. Yeah. So, thanks for coming back today. Wednesday, we'll be talking about the Makeup Revolution palette for What's Good Wednesday. Great, it's a great little palette. Obviously, you like that. I love this eyeshadow. Oh my gosh. So now I'm just rambling, so I'm gonna very quickly just say thanks for watching this haul. I hope you had a great day. Thanks for hanging out. I hope to see you all on Wednesday. And thank you again for everybody, like super quick. Kind of wanted to just say really quickly, thanks for all the awesome feedback with the giveaway. I got a lot of responses for that giveaway, like way more than I thought I was going to. So that was really neat of everybody. I have another giveaway coming up actually super soon. I already have all the stuff, but I actually have some stuff from Makeup Revolution to give away again, new stuff. Wednesday I might kind of briefly touch base on that, but aside from that, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I think I said that like 8 times already. Thank you so much for, I'm playing with this eyeliner that I got from Ulta. Thanks, have a great day, bye!